Welcome to America's heartland, Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. Memorial Stadium will be jumping in anticipation of what we've got in store today. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the NC State Wolfpack taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So NC State's offense will have the football first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, and they still move it forward. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. So Indiana's offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Rogers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Grimes. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Bailey. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. That defense got gassed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And if you turned on the tape last week, you're getting more of the same in the first quarter. This defense last week harassing the QB with 6 sacks, now getting out the gates in the first quarter and getting their first one.
And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Bailey. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle, it's Rodgers.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Shows him the stiff arm. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. NC State quick to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Smothers. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Off the RPO, complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll run behind the big guys on the right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle, it's Morris. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Wants to throw on first down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country, and you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. He fires one deep over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Got his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful. I
agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Morris. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They punted away on 4th down. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack line up facing third and approximately half a mile. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. He's got it. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. To the ground, he's got it again. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. Well, jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Bailey. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. After the miss on third down, the punt team is on the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Cooper. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
To the air on first down. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. On the ground with the counter. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got his man on the right. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Pucks it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the field goal unit is on the field. Never a doubt. That brings them to within 1. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the sheet, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Mendoza. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Got his man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I love that from this offense. 3 is good. You're in field goal range, but now we're set up with 1st and goal because of great third down execution by this offense. Stay aggressive. Even when you get in this part of the field when everything shrinks and gets a little bit hard.
Max going for the goal line. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Great job by the back on the option.
And a great job by the quarterback, Reese, making the right read. I got to get that defense to commit to me. Now I pitch it. Running back catches it. I'll take this. I'll do the rest. But it was a great read by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. This game may or may not impact the college football playoff, fellas, but it's bound to shake up the Pac-12 standings.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The play-action fake. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Dropping back, it's Bailey. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Got a man. It's Anderson.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. They go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Snags it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Makes the grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Pulls it in, it's Cooper. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Yeah, that's what my old college coach used to call Red Snoopy. Little QB sneak. Just get it, tuck your head down, drive those legs, get the first.
He'll pull it on the read. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Hemby. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Pulls and fires complete. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The safe ball on the wide receiver screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short in the first down. The Wolfpack opens the final period trying to convert on 4th down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snagged in the middle, it's Cooper. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Hoosiers send out the punt unit. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. They'll leave it with the lone back. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Punt is in the air. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've been stuck in the mud, giving their punter a workout, and somehow they still have a chance as they take over here. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the tight end. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Looking left. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Grimes. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off play action on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. On the ground, it's Hemby. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hoosiers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll sneak it.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. He's got an open man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. From the gun, looking for a man. Here's a heat. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! He didn't see anyone open. He said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. Pushes ahead. He goes airborne, and he's in there for the 2-point conversion. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Grabbed behind the line, it's Anderson. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They kick it away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. To the air, it's Mendoza. That's caught. It's Cooper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hoosiers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.